Many South Africans feel quite uncertain and concerned, and I think rightfully so. A few things happened in South Africa recently that adds to this uncertainty that have been experiencing for some time in the country. One is the question on whether we have a budget or not. Has the budget really been legally approved or not? And there's some uncertainty as far as that is concerned. The second one is, do we still have a government? Is still a government of national unity or not? Is the DA going to leave or not? Nobody really knows. And the third thing that also happened is all these new tariffs that Donald Trump introduced against South Africa and many other countries in the world. So clearly, the South African economy will reel under this. The South African economy will be affected by this, and economic growth this year is likely to be even less than previously thought. So I would say economic growth, if we see 1%, we're probably going to be lucky. So circumstances are quite uncertain at the moment. But during these kind of times, there are always opportunities to make money, in fact. And there are also opportunities to lose a lot of money. And one way of losing money is to realize your losses. If you start selling your assets now, I'm afraid it's probably not the right thing to do. Rather sit this out. In fact, there are many opportunities where you can make very, very good investments. For example, on a capital market, you can get a risk-free return of approximately 11%. And I must say, if the efficient group is fairly conservatively positioned at the moment to benefit from the current turmoil in the market. Coming back to what's happening in the South African economy and politics, we have to understand the acceptance of this so-called budget doesn't really change that much. We're talking about relatively small amounts of money. Total change in taxes to the tune of about 30 billion rand. It's a lot of money, but in a bigger picture, it's not really that much. And in fact, what we have in South Africa, we still have a budget office. They are still working very well, under very good control, very well managed. They work in Treasury. So I'm not too concerned about the fiscal outlook for South Africa. Certainly, I am concerned about the fiscal outlook. The fiscal accounts have become unsustainable, and I've spoken about that many times before. But the fact that we have the political grandstanding by political parties is not going to change that. In fact, it's a good thing. I think everybody realize a little bit more that the fiscal accounts need to be changed, and we need to consolidate the fiscal accounts. But apart from that, nothing really big changed because of this budget that has been approved, or maybe not approved, whoever knows. The same goes for the government of national unity. I've been worried about the democracy. I'm not scared of democracy anymore. There could be a general election soon. The ANC is likely to lose big time again, which is a good thing. So what we're currently seeing is just some political grandstanding. It's democracy in action, and that in itself is also a good thing. So my advice to most people is to understand that we are heading for some difficulty. The South African economy will be affected by all of this, but it's not the end of the world. The best you can do, sit on your hands, talk to your financial advisor, and don't take unnecessary quick decisions on something that you're going to be sorry about later on in life.